and welcome everybody back to Anno 2070, and here we have our proud capital that is still growing in size. We have over 5,000 people now living here, and my personal goal for this episode will be to start the tech city.
Hi, I'm
Oh,
Tilda.
I totally
Nice
forgot that we can now start buying shares.
Anything you need. We're neighbors after all.
Warning, fire discovered.
That will increase my income heavily. So, and as you can see on the missing...
If not, listen up. Oh,
and as you can see on the missing icon here on the top,
all fires extinguished.
the servers work again. Finally. So, and yeah, we can now start building the final satellite. Yes, I estimated the size right. Yes! Personal achievement. Okay, so my memory did not betray me. And yeah, we are now currently upgrading
it's not
here
like
everything.
You really earned it, but the Barracuda League agrees.
Yeah, I have 2.5 hours of peace with you. There's nothing you can do, Hector. Oh, yeah, everything is polluted. Yeah, negative 287. Yeah, it already makes a difference. So, we need to upgrade here more. We can upgrade a shit ton of buildings. But I think we will stop upgrading, otherwise these here will complain that we don't give them enough food and drink. Yeah, they now need champagne and food. Here, luxury meals with truffles and
you can read my thoughts.
Everything fancy. But I also need tools to create steel. And not tools, iron. So good thing our weapon production is full.
Production halted.
And as we can see, the big growth has crashed our economy. So, time to fix that. I mean, of course, we have now over 3,000.
If what the Ministry of Truth is saying is true, there'll soon be an increase in the hourly wage.
That is a
Everyone
lot.
would work for that.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I definitely need steel here, because that will help me increase the eco balance. For building the de-acidification station. Or is it, how it is pronounced? De-acidification. Wow, I did it right on the first on the first try. Well, that is unexpected.
Still interested?
Nope,
so
not interested.
Just run.
I don't want to have anything to do with you, Hector. You despicable little being. Okay, and now we need here another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The good old Anno series, one of my favorite games of all times. I prefer this kind of city builder that focuses around production chains and so on, way over, let's just say, SimCity or City Skylines. Because of the numbers. It is transparent. It tells me whenever something is missing. And it tells me on time, not when it's too late. So, yeah, we just increased our aqua production by 40%. But no, 66%, but I don't think that this is enough. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it 100%. And as soon as we have some steel, we will increase it even further by removing all these negative environmental influences. I mean, just now we killed our production by 28%. That is of course something that I cannot allow. So that should now cover that. Now we need to take care of plastics and burgers, otherwise they here will go on a rampage. Okay, you can be on light green. So, and time to buy my next share.
Share purchase registered.
To increase the income further. So, and we should also buy shares here as long as they are still cheap. And the price will rise. And we could need a new ship for transporting stuff.
Vehicle completed.
Yeah, time to increase the burger production again. We also need to increase plastics a little bit.
Warning. Production breakdown.
Good. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should now do the trick. Of course, now we are running low on concrete. Increasing the production by 50% should cover it. At least that is what I hope. And all fit in. That's good. So good. So, and then we build another one of these complexes as soon as we have a bit of more of concrete. So
Warning. Production breakdown.
Concrete, concrete. We need more concrete. A horse for concrete. So, and these are now producing at 100%. We don't have an overproduction of limestone, so everything is fine. Plastics is also covered. So, yeah, it seems to work. Okay, we still have a bit of concrete here.
I'm way too nice a guy.
Yeah, that should also fit in here perfectly. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But again, the concrete does not suffice. But now it should. And we are also a bit running low on fish.
Warning. Production breakdown.
Okay, and here we get now all this vegetable things. 64%. Ouch. Me need steel. I did not discover Rufus yet. And without Rufus, I cannot just buy steel.
Depth reached.
So let's see what Tori Bartok has built here. Not much. And that is also a great thing about Anno 2070, that you are able to build production underwater.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't tell you exactly what we're working.
Oh, that is a nice deep sea plateau, and she has it completely for herself. That's unfair.
Alert. Fire.
Which house dares to burn?
Fire danger eliminated.
Okay, how much energy does this acidification station actually need? 60! It gives a 90 eco balance.
I intend to increase the cooperative's territory a little. That okay with you?
No,
You're right, you know. A patch of nature is way more...
you stay there. Yay, autosave. Okay,
Warning. Production halted.
fish is apparently quite okay now. Though it cannot hurt to build a few more facilities here. Fisheries. So did I already scrap these defense towers? Nope, because I won't need them, since I'm at peace with Hector and I plan to maintain that peace.
Share purchase registered.
At least money is not an issue. So, and the city is now so polluted that the people have become unhappy. So here I can have...
Registering share purchase.
You dare to
This
want
is
to buy
only
my
a
shares,
little
yeah?
test of your capabilities.
Nope.
No result is also a result. Pitiful performance.
Okay, I need 20 steel. That should then increase our burger production facility, because, yeah, we are running low on vegetables. That is the issue here. We don't have enough vegetables.
Warning. Production breakdown.
So, time to increase our steel production. Because I'm fed up with waiting. So let's do it first here. Because now they are also at 69%. So, and inside this influence area I should not build another one. Or at least I should not these radii collide with each other. Because it will decrease effectivity. And as you can see, production is rising
Everything's
again.
carefully planned, and then someone cuts out. Oh well, failures can be educational too.
So, my share. So, and if we now increase our energy production, I can even build a few more of them. Okay, that should give us another 120 energy. And that means that we can fire up 2 more deacidification plants.
Warning.
Stations.
Production halted.
Come on, give me the steel I need.
Registering improvement in eco-balance.
Because there is an improvement, and I'm happy about it. So, yeah, that should now give us a heavy overproduction.
Registering decline in overall population health.
Ah, fuck it. At some point I really need to start to build these public buildings. Ah. There was another one. The disease did spread. Or is still
Warning.
spreading.
Production halted.
A doctor! We need a doctor!
Come on,
Population health stabilizes.
Good, so here we are now at at negative 120. I could now need 20 steel for this island here. And does that also consume concrete? Yes, 30 concrete.
Warning. Production halted.
Okay, I guess we will just trade here. Want more of these. More of these. And more of these. As well as here. So
You owe us something, but we are...
now they want their financial center. Okay, we need more steel.
Register movement on share market.
Here you have it. So, and now this layout is filled. And in the future, I will fill it now with infrastructural buildings. You know, like Firewatch, here Fire Station, Hospital, and so on. Okay. Let's just do it. So that covers these areas. So right next to a casino, just in case if someone got drunk.
Energy shortage.
That was typical. Jawohl, typical.
Give it a try. You won't regret it either. Oh, this came as a surprise.
So, okay, we have only a few areas not covered, and yeah, just in case a disease breaks out, we can just build something there.
I never thought you would get it done that fast.
So now it's time for fire stations. Yep, most areas are covered.
Island share changes owner.
You sure know what you're doing.
So can we get here the next share? Yes, we can.
Share purchase registered.
Unfortunately, with Tycoon eco buildings, yeah, like here the deacidification station, you cannot get above 0 regarding eco balance. That is only something. That is something that you unlock only with the ecos as a faction. So, and I'd also like some carbon here.
It's not like you really earned it, but the Barracuda League agreed.
And the Barracuda League can kiss my ass again. So. Come on. One last steal. Yes. Good, so that should help increase the burger production. Our next goal will be tax. I've been waiting the entire time for this. So, the thing with the tax is they require a completely different city layout.
Warning. Production halted.
And that can be a bit confusing, because if you think you can just build the same layout as here, that won't work.
Note. Share no longer in your possession.
She really wants to have war. Don't worry, Tori. I'm going to buy your stuff soon enough. So, you actually can, yeah, just to make the city look more tech-like, build the tech city center here. As you can see, it is way smaller, and it even has a smaller area of influence. What I'm usually doing is, I build the standard one. And that covers all I need. Yeah, that is actually a quite good module layout here. It's not very efficient for research. Yeah, you can build laboratories, and the more techs you have in their vicinity, the faster you can research things. But it works. That is for me the most important thing. So, time to get this started. I will go here with the typical tech street. This layout is really hard to remember, to be honest. Okay, and for tech building we need tools. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we have that. We can also get here the next tour delivery. And what we will also need is energy. Unfortunately, the tanks have only underwater energy production.
Game save.
Yeah, thank you, autosave, for chain. That should not happen. Okay, so here we have that.
Warning. Fire discovered.
There's now a fire that is exactly at the borders.
Fire danger eliminated.
Yeah, let's make upgrades a bit cheaper, but on the other hand, we have so much concrete available. Good, our ship should now also be here, and time to get more tools and building modules. We need to be careful that we don't miss the time frame to make new peace with Hector, because when I see these swarms here, he would definitely be a strong opponent.
Registering new vehicle.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here at SAAT, we welcome your constructive commitment.
So, and this ship will be fully loaded with this. Of course, the researchers here are unhappy because this island is polluted, which comes to no surprise. Thanks to this old reactor here, but with enough energy and a proper deacidification station, we can counter it. Dun, da, 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 da.
Warning. Production halted.
So, and there's the other ship. I really hope that I remember everything correctly. Otherwise, this might be shameful. Okay, so I think here there were 6 other buildings. So, it seems to make sense.
Warning. Need for community not met.
Okay, and here was a space for a laboratory, if I recall correctly. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So time to get
Island
here my
share
last chair.
changes owner.
And also time to collect more stuff. Okay, so here we have 4, 5, 6. 4. I have to admit the layout looks a bit weird. And apparently we did not produce enough building modules and tools here. I need to be a bit careful regarding time.
Warning. Production.
Can you take care of this for the organization?
No.
Here's a chance for you to show what you got.
Some help
Also,
you turned
no.
out to be.
Yeah,
No
I
one's
know.
ever stood up for us outsiders.
So... and they should collect here from the sea. If we would not have everything full of fish already. I was already afraid that we might run low on fish.
I prefer chilling too.
What is happening with the tools here? Is the steel production really getting every tool from here? Oh no, I know we are still
Warning.
upgrading people
Production halted.
to engineers. But now we should really stop that. Just in case. Because we don't want them to demand luxury food with more pressure. Yeah, 6,700 people now. The city is coming to life. Transfer building modules. Yay! So, time to go here. Oh, wrong city. Wrong island. And yeah, let's continue building here. Okay. Tech cities always have such bright colors. Oh, I'm really looking forward to a time when I am able to increase the eco balance further to get it above 0.
Warning. Production halted.
Okay, so, now time to load in more building modules and more tools. Okay, and time to renew the peace with
Don't
Hector.
be a stranger, do you? Yeah. Something you want to talk. Make it short. You ought to do that more.
Because it's still active. Okay, so we have to wait 17 minutes. It's a bit sad that you cannot buy these actions in advance. Would have made things way easier. So, more lab assistants. Yeah, right. We have here 3. And here another 3. Here another
Warning.
3.
Fire discovered.
In Solaria. Great. perfect timing. So, to avoid that the fire spreads,
Registering need for community centers.
yeah, you're burning and you're complaining about not having access to a community center. Yeah, that's what I call priorities. So now I will simply build the fire stations and the
Clear.
hospitals.
Fire contained.
Can't be that that happens again and that I have to demolish buildings. Oh, somebody was trading. That's good. So, and we will here 3, 1, 3. One, 3. And here we get another 6. Okay, we are close to having all of them built.
The co-op has grown so much. Would you mind if we spread out? No? Huh. I'm sure the cooperative's expansion can wait a little longer.
Yes, it can wait. So, onward, bring me more tools, again. Oh, these islands are so fucking expensive. Oh, how about we get the tools from Burger Island? And how about we
Here at the
finally
Spirit
start
Camps,
to
research
put
and
here some
teaching are more or
stress.
less for expansion.
Don't you worry about your
Can I
rep.
help you? What do you have in mind? You go at things methodically.
So I don't want her to declare war on me, but I want to buy her islands. So I will have to put a lot of money into lobbying to make her like me. So cliché. Give people money and they like you. Yay, more tools have been traded. Okay, time to get these tools to put them to good use.
Game saved.
Okay, and here we can now build the last ones. And the basic layout for our tech city is finished. Phew. That was actually not that easy.
Where others cut their budgets, you focus on science. Bravo!
I will never cut the budget on science. Science is important in this game. So, but what I also need to do now is not only getting more tools and stuff, now I also need steel here. Time to increase the eco balance. But first we need to pollute even further. By producing more energy.
Your
You're doing exactly the opposite of what the Eden Initiative is trying to accomplish.
Yep. And you know what? I don't care.
Note. Loss of share to opponent.
Huh. Time to come up with some really bad English. I believe my pig whistled. Yeah, there's something that we Germans say. Of course we say the German equivalent. When something happened that was not supposed to happen, it seems a bit illogical and it was unexpected. Ich glaub, mein Schwein
I'm way too
pfeift.
nice a guy. That's my brother Scorpio. Can we take the gloves back off now?
Okay,
Can I
so,
help you?
The gang missed you. So talk on it. What? You... Make it short. One day I'll take you up on it.
So, 3 hours of peace again. And I believe I have to pollute even further. Need more energy.
Theoretically, I should do it myself, but oh, a painful setback. Very painful indeed.
So... yeah, you're super unhappy with me due to pollution and everything else. Spirit Camp. Meridian. Yeah, she has cities.
Warning.
Unfortunately, the add-on added
Production
no
halted.
new AI opponents. That would have been interesting. That actually utilize all the features of the add-on. But no. Are we again running out of tools? Fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. At least the economy now gets better. I mean the eco-balance.
Eco-balance. Values rising.
Good. So, and as soon as we need more plastics, we can expand here, and yeah, that island will be super polluted. How much? Holy fuck! Oil is running low. We have already consumed 2/3. I need researchers to get the oil drill head. That means in the next episode we will have to get researchers, otherwise we will have severe issues here. Well, at least the eco-balance will now go to 0. Right? Right. And I think this here will be the thumbnail of a new episode, our small researcher camp. And yeah, that is the end of the episode. Next episode we will get researchers. And with that, I say goodbye for today and see you next time. Bye bye.